Attention passionate Cleveland, BROWNS. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Cleveland Browns' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Cleveland Browns fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Cleveland BROWNS. Let's get to the news, man. When you look at the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation this season, it's like something straight out of a TV drama. Honestly, if Hollywood ever decided to turn the Browns' 2023 season into a series, they'd probably be nominated for an Emmy for Best Drama. It's been a roller coaster, no doubt about it. Bringing back Joe Flacco, drafting two young guns, Dillon, Gabriel, and Shedeur Sanders, just 50 picks apart, and watching the battle unfold has been nothing short of must-see TV for Browns fans. And if you're like me, following every move, every snap, you know this storyline has some serious twists and turns. So let's start from the beginning. The Browns took Dillon Gabriel at pick 94, a guy who looked like he might be the future of Cleveland's QB room. Gabriel had a pretty solid camp, and by week 5, he got the nod to start. Pretty impressive for a guy drafted in the mid-rounds. Meanwhile, Shedeur Sanders, the son of the legendary Deion Sanders, was also making waves. Cleveland traded up to pick him at number 144, and from the start, it was clear both young quarterbacks were in the mix. But Gabriel, with his experience, seemed to have the edge early on, and most thought he'd be the guy to lead the Browns this season. That is, until the injury bug hit. Now, if you've been following the Browns' story this year, you know that injuries have been a recurring theme. Gabriel suffered a concussion in Week 11 against the Ravens, which forced him out of the game and sidelined him from the next few contests. But before that, Gabriel was showing some promise. In his 5 starts, he threw for 937 yards, 7 touchdowns, and only 2 picks. Not too shabby for a guy still trying to find his rhythm in the NFL. But then things got complicated. When Gabriel got injured, Stefanski turned to Shedeur Sanders, who was eager to prove himself. Shedeur got his shot in relief against the Ravens, but it wasn't exactly the debut he wanted. He struggled, completing just 16 passes for 47 yards and tossing an interception. Not the best start, but NFL rookies often need time to adjust, especially in Cleveland's tough AFC North environment. The very next week, with Gabriel still not cleared from concussion protocol, Sanders got the start against the Raiders. And folks, that's when things really started to heat up. Shedeur seized the opportunity and delivered a performance that had Browns fans buzzing. He threw for a career high in yards and led Cleveland to a crucial win, breaking some records in the process. It was a moment that showed the potential this young quarterback has. But here's where it gets even more complicated. The debate over who should be the starter is now louder than ever. Gabriel, despite his injury setbacks, remains a favorite among some fans and insiders, but Sanders is rapidly gaining ground with his showings. Now, in the middle of all this, there's also the whole drama involving the personal side of the story. Zoe Caswell, Gabriel's fiancée, has been outspoken on social media. She's not shy about expressing her thoughts on the QB battle. In a TikTok video, she said, "Actually, everyone in the building wants him to play," referring to Gabriel. That kind of comment only fuels speculation and controversy. Browns fans are divided. Some believe Gabriel deserves another shot, especially given his performance before the injury, while others are excited about Sanders' potential and want to see him get more snaps. And it's not just about who's better on paper. It's about the chemistry, the leadership, the intangible qualities that make a quarterback great. Gabriel has that experience, but Shedeur's arm talent and poise under pressure are undeniable. Plus, Sanders is young, hungry, and eager to carve out his place in Cleveland history. The coaching staff, led by Kevin Stefanski, has shown that they're willing to ride the hot hand, but everyone knows that quarterback decisions in the NFL are rarely straightforward. It's a delicate balance between sticking with the veteran and giving the young guy a shot to grow. Stefanski's decision to stick with Gabriel early in the season was based on the veteran's experience and leadership, but the injury opened the door for Sanders. Now, with 2 promising quarterbacks in the fold, the Browns are in a unique spot. They could have a budding star in Sanders, who has already shown flashes of brilliance, or they could rely on Gabriel's steady hand and leadership. No matter what, Browns fans are living every moment of this quarterback saga. It's a storyline that's captivating, frustrating, and exciting all at once. But what about the bigger picture? Well, the Browns' season has been a mix of ups and downs, with some impressive wins and disappointing losses. The defense has been solid, led by a fierce pass rush and a secondary that's been improving week by week. The running game remains a strength, and Stefanski's offensive scheme is designed to adapt to the strengths of whoever is under center. Still, the quarterback position is the centerpiece. It's what can elevate a team from good to great, and Cleveland fans know that. Looking ahead, the next few weeks are crucial. The Browns need consistency at quarterback if they want to make a real push for the playoffs and beyond. With Gabriel and Sanders both showing signs of promise, it's almost like having two starting caliber quarterbacks in only one spot. That's a luxury, but also a challenge for Stefanski and his coaching staff. They need to decide who gives the team the best chance to win now, but also who can develop into a long-term franchise quarterback. The fan base is divided too. Some are calling for Gabriel to get a full shot, citing his experience and leadership. Others are rallying behind Sanders, saying his arm talent and potential outweigh the temporary setbacks. And of course, the social media frenzy only adds fuel to the fire, with fans passionately debating who should be the starter, sharing clips, stats, and opinions. It's the kind of drama that keeps Browns fans glued to their phones and TV screens, waiting for the next game, the next development. As the season progresses, the Browns are also looking at other areas of improvement. The defense has been a bright spot, with players like Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward making key plays. The offensive line has been solid, giving the quarterbacks time to operate. Receiver Amari Cooper continues to be a reliable target, and the running game, led by Nick Chubb when healthy, keeps the offense balanced. But all eyes are on the quarterback position. That's where everything hinges, and that's what will define whether Cleveland can finally break through and make a deep playoff run. Cleveland fans are notorious for their loyalty and passion, and this season has only strengthened that. Every game, every drive, every throw is scrutinized and analyzed. The hope is that the organization makes the right call, one that leads them closer to the Super Bowl. The city's been waiting for decades, and while this season has seen its share of heartbreaks, it also offers hope. Hope that the right quarterback will emerge, that the team will rally around him, and that Cleveland can finally be in the conversation among the league's elite. In the meantime, the quarterback controversy is just part of the story. It's a microcosm of the larger Browns' journey, full of promise, uncertainty, and relentless passion. Fans are dreaming of that first Super Bowl appearance since 1964, and every pass, every game brings them closer or farther from that goal. Cleveland is a city that's seen its fair share of hardship, but its football fans are among the most resilient in the world. This season, with the drama unfolding at the quarterback position, only proves how much they care and how eager they are to see their team rise again. As we look toward the future, the Browns have the pieces in place: solid defense, a versatile offense, and a quarterback room full of potential. The question now is, who will take the reins and lead this team to the promised land? Will it be Gabriel with his experience and leadership? Or will Sanders, with his arm talent and youthful exuberance, be the one to elevate Cleveland to new heights? Whatever the outcome, one thing is certain. Browns fans will be watching every snap, cheering loudly and hoping that this drama ends with a victory and a trip to the Super Bowl. And now, Cleveland Browns fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Cleveland Browns. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Cleveland Browns news.